Hello and welcome to Everyday Board Games. I'm your host Daniel.
And I'm your host Daniel.
And today we're going to be continuing our ongoing series that I feel like I've been saying this so many times. Our ongoing series.
Well, you said it 8 times so far.
This is number 8, Kathmandu, the Stefan Feld City Collection from Queen Games. We are doing a live playthrough of each of the games in order. Within this past week or so that we've been doing.
Yeah, this is the second week and we're already at 8. So.
Yep, we're at number 8. We have only currently 2 more that are released right now. They just got it in. That is Valencia
and Chichen Itza.
And Chichen Itza. So we'll be playing those soon, but if you haven't seen any of the other previous 7, you can check those out too. But today we're going to be playing Kathmandu.
Which is not a remake of any game. This is a brand new in the collection. This is the second
brand new one.
Yeah. And then the third one is Chichen Itza. We're going to talk about when that happens.
Yep, exactly. I mean, most of them are remakes of older ones, but this is the second new one. And even though I've been teaching all the even ones, this is probably the easiest one. I was like, well, I get all the new games and stuff. No, this is pretty easy.
In my defense, all the odd ones are new-ish games, but a lot of the times we have played a couple of them beforehand. But a lot of the times they were basically new for us.
Yes.
Only La Isla in Macau.
Yep.
Not Macau, Bora Bora.
Yep.
We have played beforehand before the new city collection aspects of them.
Yep.
So pretty much new to us.
Yeah, pretty much. And so they've all been mostly new to us, but we're going to be playing this. This is a race game of all things. Do you want to say anything before we jump down to the board?
So the main thing what we're doing here is we're trying to go through all the city collection. We may have something happening for the last 2. It's in the works right now, but we shall see. But other than that, we have nothing big to say about this. But at the end of it, we will go through our G.A.M.E.R criteria, give it a down and dirty rating that you'll see at the end for our ranking purposes. But as I mentioned in the last episode and into this episode, we are now going to do a bonus episode at the end of August where we're going to add how everything ranks based off our G.A.M.E.R criteria and how we got to fudge them if they have the same similarities, trying to take our bias out with our G.A.M.E.R criteria. Is like, if they're both 8 out of 10, which one do we think hits the 8 out of 10 better kind of thing? And then 2, we're also going to give our bias takes on the game as well during that special episode. If you follow us on Twitch, you will probably get that episode before everybody else because we got to record it. If you listen to us on our podcast or you watch our stuff on YouTube, you will get that episode at the end of August after our Gen Con trip. So with that being said, you ready to start to teach?
We'll start.
I'm going to drop down to the board for him to start going.
Okay, so here's Kathmandu. As you can see most of the board. We have our resources up here on the very, very top. We have Kathmandu, the main city that we're trying to get to, and we have our yaks down here at the starting of it. You can barely see them in there.
Yeah, right behind our faces.
Right behind them, we have this storm tile. This storm tile will be the ever-present force that will be continuing throughout the route, depending on at the end of this round. At the end of each round, we'll be playing 6 rounds total. We're not playing the long game. We're just doing 6.
Yeah.
Where we will be traversing this path up to Kathmandu. There's a lot of ways to get a bunch of different points by doing so, by landing on specific region types, by collecting equipment and or painting paintings of the local wildlife, as in going to cities and shopping, as visiting temples and giving offerings, and continuing up to race to get to the end. At the end of the game, you're going to get points for a lot of the different stuff that you're going to be doing by feeding your yak, by passing through different regions, by visiting temples. All these points will score together, getting map tiles as well. They'll score together. By not reaching Kathmandu, you'll receive penalties based on how many tiles away you are. But that might be beneficial depending on how.
And when he's talking about getting to Kathmandu, you have to be in these 9
squares.
Those 9 squares at the end of the map.
Yep. Now this is a roll and move game. We have 6 dice each, and they have 6 different colors. These colors correspond to the 5 different types of resources. We're going to start each round by rolling all 6 of the dice. Then we will use those 6 dice one at a time and assigning them to move our yak across the different landscapes.
And I rolled first player, so there you go.
Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and just start by rolling our dice. Just to show.
Well, it does say, from what I was reading the rules, I have to place my yak first.
Oh, yes, sure.
And then it goes to you.
Sure.
And so I have to make sure what I am trying to do. Because it deals with the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to start right here in that space.
And
then you go somewhere.
I go somewhere. Yeah, I'll start right here. I'll start on this space, actually. Cool. All right, so the way this works is after we've rolled all 6 of our dice, we're going to take turns placing one die at a time and moving our yak in a straight line that number of spaces. So if I take this 2, I'm going to moving him 2 spaces. But before we move him, we will gain a resource based on one of whatever color we choose. So if I pick the purple one, I will be getting a paint palette. If I choose the orange one, I'll be getting a coin, etc., etc. There's 5 different types of resources.
But if you choose the black one.
And if you choose the black one, then you're going to be choosing one of those 5 to gain.
So basically wild.
It's a wild. Exactly. Now, these all handle different stuff depending on as we're going. And when you move your yak that number of spaces, we are allowed to share spaces. That's fine. But there's a slight benefit by doing so because you might be able to steal some of these map tiles. Map tiles are worth points. Yaks eating are worth points. Getting across certain thresholds are worth points. Again, we'll see how that goes. So I would choose one of my die. We're going to choose 3 dice each round, and then we're going to redo everything. We're going to refresh some stuff. We'll see if the storm moves, and then finally we will move accordingly. We'll just keep carrying on until the end of the 6 rounds. So we have some equipment that we started with. We have some maps that we started with, and we also have our starting yak tile. This one, if you notice, Daniel's and mine are both forests. That means that we are trying to get him to a forest. If we end our turn on a forest space, then we flip it over to the next yak tile. By completing all these, we will get 10 points. 10 points goes to whoever is able to finish all of their yak tiles before the end of the game. Now, they stay in that order, which was randomized at the beginning, but that might be a penalty if you don't feed your yak enough, right? Or get into his preferred spots. Equipment like this is really useful for that because I can just straight up skip one of those tiles and flip over the next one. Again, there's like 9 different types, so I might want to do that eventually. But for now, I don't think it's worth my while. We also have other equipment that we can gain, and backpacks are how you gain them. So what we would do is we would make our first move, choosing one of our dice, moving along that. If the space that we land on is just one of the normal colored terrain types, then we can, again, move the yak tile if we have that corresponding type. We could purchase one of these. If I'm on like one of these blue tiles, for example, I can paint a picture of an alligator.
Blue tiles are specifically the water, correct?
Yep.
Because there is like purplish tiles.
There's purple, there's yellow, there's green, there's snow, white, there's dark green, there's like a tan color.
So we've talked about how both him and me are colorblind. I have a hard time seeing the purple and the blue, but because of the designs, it actually makes it easier.
Yeah, the texture is pretty good. There's also the mountains, which I haven't talked about yet, but I will in a moment.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out the backgrounds that correspond with these equipment cards. If you land on one of these spots, then, like let's say I move on to the yellow, then I can spend a backpack to get one of those equipment matching those. So backpacks are great for equipment. Paint palettes, those ones, are good for painting the pictures of the animals. Animals are endgame points depending on who has what and how many, whereas equipment is abilities throughout the game, which I will go over specifically what those do pretty simple.
And pretty easy. When you use them, you discard them, correct? They go in here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So it's pretty simple. Now, if we land on a city spot, like one of the 4 spots here, we may spend a coin, which is what this is for, in order to buy one of the tile that we're sitting on. The number that's on it is how many points it's worth, so anywhere from like 2 to 5 points. But then when you stand on a city, you can also trade in a second coin in order to get the specialty tile of the same type. So if I were to buy one of these and spend an extra coin, I get the 7-point tile. Now the thing is that stays with me unless somebody else spends a second coin buying the same type of idol or the same type of item and then they would gain the specialty item from me. So that'd be a 14-point difference.
I still, no matter what, get to keep the one I bought here for
Yep.
the first coin. But this can get stolen from me, possibly somewhere down the line.
Correct.
But I still get to keep the smaller one.
Yep, that's right. And now, city tiles are also ones that your yak might want to be part of too.
Yep.
Now, I haven't talked about the black spaces here. These are mountains. You cannot traverse through the mountains normally.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever spend a die and you go off of the board, or you hit a mountain spot, you stop on the space before it, and you gain 1 exhaustion token. Exhaustion tokens are not great. You can have up to 3 of them total, and when you have your third one, on your next move, you still assign a die. You still gain the resource. However, you just simply remove all your exhaustions, and you don't move because
your yak is tired.
And your yak is tired. Now, that covers backpack and paint pallets and coins. The other 2 that we have are compasses and fodder, which is feed for them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's 2 different restrictions on the board. One is in between each tile, we have these little pink spots, and that's a reminder. You need to, when you pass that spot, you need to pay a fodder to feed your yak. If you cannot do so, then you must gain an exhaustion token.
Okay.
And also, the type of terrain some of these have arrows on them that I chose or that we mix up at random. If you ever go in the direction of the arrow, which is, the compass, which is the red spot, then that means you have to spend a compass to do so. Again, if you are unable to, then you have to gain an exhaustion.
So let me just, because there's this one right here.
Right.
If I'm going this way, I have to spin the compass to move that way.
Correct.
Because of high winds or something like that.
High winds, or maybe it's an incline, or yeah. And I think most of these, unfortunately, yeah.
If you're going into it, right?
No. If you're on the space then, and then you move in that direction.
So if I'm in this line is when I have to spin it?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no, not when you're in the line. No, you're anywhere on this tile.
Okay.
So if you're in any one of these, like 35 spaces or whatever they are, and you go in that direction, then you have to pay a compass. So compasses are important for that. And it looks like this, and this tile all kind of go in that path.
Oh, yeah.
Where this one is going this way.
You kind of messed us up on
that. We picked a random. I'm not a geologist.
He did it to us, by the way.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So, any questions on this?
He decided hard mode.
No questions on this?
Not the compass thing you clarified, so that's fine with me.
Now, finally, if you land on a temple, which there's 2 additional temples that are added to the board, you may spend one of your offerings to go on there. That'll be worth points, anywhere up to 45 points at the end of the game. You go from left to right, and that's how you get them.
And they go on the temple.
Yep.
I have a specific ability that I can just place if my yak, I think, is next to it.
Yeah, if you're next to a temple, you get to do it. So you would expend that rope. Yeah. I'll double check if you expend it.
I'll look at it because the addendum's probably in the back of that.
Yeah, and then I have another one where I have like steroids, I guess, where my yak can go twice as far as the distance on my die.
And I don't know what my other one is, but it's a map, so I'll read that up here in a minute.
Yeah, so now let's talk about the map tiles. There are letters A, B, C, D, whatever. A and B, which is the left and right side of the tile.
Yep.
And then you also have different colors. There's green, there's all those. And they're designated by whatever color or whatever shape is on it.
So a square, like the purplish one, stars are yellow.
Exactly. Now, these tiles are only going to be worth 1 point each. But if you get the corresponding one, like if I have A and B of the same color, they are put together and they become 4 points total for the set. Now, if that's still an A. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So if I had this map, then I would gain 4 points at the end. Where you have there are some special ones like this, a treasure chest. Mm-hmm. That would lock it in. You put it face down, and it's actually worth 8 points at the end of the game, and you can't steal it from other players, which is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever end your space on the same as another player, you can actually take one of their map tiles and give them one. You swap one of your tiles, and that would go to them, and that might give you sets. And again, even if you have A and B of the same color, unless they're locked in a treasure chest,
they can be stolen.
They can still be stolen.
Yep.
So that's worthwhile to do so. Now, it kind of goes without saying what these do. Remove 2 exhaustion tokens that you have, and then +or -1.
Is that the die? Yeah, it's any die.
Yep. Okay. Any questions?
Not on that stuff.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory, and I kind of remember. It's been 2 years since we last played it, but I kind of remember it.
It's pretty straightforward, honestly.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, we'll reveal some of these. We'll get some of those. The only thing is I don't remember off the top of my head about how we gain the map tiles, which I'll look here in a minute. Because I just don't remember how we gain them. I'm sure there's plenty of ways to do it. And I'm sure this icon sheet kind of tells us.
Well, let's see.
Yep.
Got to put my cheaters on because this is tiny.
The Stefan Feld token goes to whoever rolled the lowest total of the 3.
Who starts the next round?
Who starts the next round?
Yeah. Because it says either randomize it or the person who was most recently in Nepal.
Yeah, the first one is random. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how we get map tiles, but I'll look here in a minute. I'm sure it's like one of these benefits. Okay. Any questions on that?
Nope.
It's pretty straightforward, right?
Now we roll our die, right?
Now we roll our dice, and I already rolled mine. So, I just want to double check how we gain maps.
For some reason, I like rolling ones when it's important.
Yeah, but you'll be first player on the next round. Maybe. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is not what I want.
Okay, I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go gray for the compass, because I know I'm going to need compasses. So I'm going to lock that in. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get a compass. And there's no limit to how many resources you can have.
So you move the spaces no matter what from your location, however you want, orthogonally.
Yeah, orthogonally. So now I place a 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to now spend my backpack to buy the water bottle.
Does this refill?
Because it matches. No, it does not. At the end of the round during cleanup, it will.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Now, to let you know when it does refill, it will refill up to the number of players plus 1. So it'll be 2 or 3 that'll always be available.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
This one, we will always add an animal no matter what.
Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of slide these down a little more.
Sure.
This way, if there's another animal that comes up.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to go 4 with the pink one. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, which allows me to stop on the grass or the forest. So what happens when my yak stops on the grass again?
Stops on the grass. You get to move them.
So I get another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be yellow.
Yeah, so now if you stop on the yellow one, you flip to the next tile.
Okay, so that's
I forgot that was a thing that we were doing.
And then I get a pink one, which is the fodder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To you.
Okay, my go. I'm going to spend my black one, which I'm going to get a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move 2. 1, 2. And since I'm on that, I now move that. Oh, grassland. Okay.
And the black one, you can get whatever you want, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, so I'm going to spend my 6 black and get me a compass. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stop here.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my fodder.
Okay.
And then when do I spend the backpack? On now?
We'll double check that. So I still haven't figured out when we get the maps. Oh yeah, make an offering. When you make an offering to a temple, you gain a map as well.
Okay, but my question is, when do I do the backpack things?
Let's look at the addendum. Because, okay, so if it has a rising sun, it can only be used before your yak is moved.
Okay.
If it is a sunlight one, it can be used during your yak's movement. And when it's a moon, which is what yours is, it can be done
at the end of my turn?
Your yak's movement.
All right, so I'm going to spin my backpack.
And I think you discard them.
That's what I was going to do. But I spin my backpack. I'm going to place an offering on the temple, since I am adjacent to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then by doing that, I can take a map token, correct?
Yes.
Does a new one come up, or is it during the refresh?
That is a great question that I do not remember.
And
and you are actually able to pull off of the top.
I'm going to move this over to the side for you can see it now because of that thing.
Yep.
Unless there's like the cleanup phase where you lose the most furthest one.
Yeah. Let's see here. End of round. Perform action on targeted space. End of day. Immediately refilled, if possible.
So the new one is a B square. What
Yep.
you already have over there. So there was 2 A squares out. I took one of them. Now B square came out. There's a B hex and then an A square.
Yep. Okay. Equipment cards. Rules change for when you play them. Card effects. Okay. No, it doesn't say anything like.
Okay.
I'm assuming you expend them.
That's why I put in the disc. There is a disc. No, wait. That is not a discard pile.
No, that's for tents.
No, this one is for the advanced game. There's a second stack of cards.
Right, the tents.
All right, so I'm just going to put that face down in front of me.
Okay. Equipment cards. Give you advantages. During your turn, you may use as many equipment and even in a combination. You discard the cards remain after using them once. Yep, so you discard.
I moved it up there.
Okay, cool.
Or what we could do is leave it face up under the stack.
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
This way, when we know the stack is done, we can reshuffle if need be.
Agreed. Jeez. Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up say like my thoughts right now because this will matter, right? Well, first thing, I'm going to expend this. This is before my movement.
Oh yeah,
flip this tile because I am so far away from any kind of light green until here. That's massive. So I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna jump way the heck up there, or you just
flip to the next one.
Got you.
So we're gonna put this underneath.
Yep.
That was just that way I don't have to deal with that light green tile for a while. Then I'm gonna choose my pink. Now, I want to make this clear. You take your resource first and then move.
Gotcha.
So I would take a pink, move 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm spending my pink back.
Yeah.
Which is why
It's just a simple cleanup.
Yeah. Okay. And then now I'm spending 2 coins to take
that
this
and the big one.
as well as the big one.
Gotcha.
Now, getting sets of these, 5 different, will get you bonus points as well, 7 points.
Yeah.
And getting all 6 different sets will be 12 points. And you can score each set individually.
Okay, which ones are the backpacks again?
These are the coins I spent.
It's these darker ones, right?
Yes.
So
those are backpacks.
These are the grays are the compass or greenish gray. So compass, palette, coin, backpack, pink is fodder, black is whatever you want.
Right.
Okay. Just making sure on that. All these are ones. So do I want... Yeah, I think I'm going to do the backpack to get a backpack. When do we buy these ones?
When you land on the terrain type.
That terrain type. So
you could have bought that, yes, when you landed on that spot.
Oh, if I had the coin or
if you have the backpack. The backpack, yes.
I used the backpack that I had over there for that thing, so I can't buy it.
For the other one?
For using the power.
Oh, you have to spend a backpack for the power?
That's what that...
No, that's to buy it.
Oh.
So you still have your backpack.
Okay, I still have my backpack.
It's to buy it.
Then I'll spend the backpack to grab the chest one.
That's not the magic backpack.
It's
the medical one.
The medical one. Got it. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
This way I don't have to pull up the backpack again. And then I'm going to use one of my wands. I'm just trying to see what makes the most sense. I think I will take the backpack one, which is this one. And I'm going to move one to here instead of going that way.
Correct. Yep.
But then I'm all dealing with mountains right now.
And you get a backpack token.
But I also...
You flip that over. So now you're looking for snow, which actually, that's pretty close to you. Okay. And that's the end of the round. So, first off, we check who spent the fewest. I spent 8.
That'd be you. I got 11 over here.
So this remains with me. Okay. We take all of our dice back. Actually, let's go in order. We did that. We're going to re-roll our dice. Okay. I'll put that in view of everybody to see it. Okay. We revealed the next sun token. Sun. So this does not move. Very good.
And that usually jumps to the next section, correct?
Yes. That's right. Now, if it was a storm, which
we,
it's not.
We refill these,
So now
right?
we always get one of
One of
these.
those.
And now we fill that to 1 plus the number of players. And then that was it. Real simple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me plan out my move real quick. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to go 2 this way, so I don't yet need to pay for that. I will spend a paint palette to get to this. Ooh, and I could have spent a backpack. Wait, I haven't got my token yet. I need to do that.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Look at me cheating over here as always.
I am going to buy a backpack so I can get that thing too. So I got a backpack with my black die. And so I spent both.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. I need the addendum if you get a chance.
Yeah. Paintings go to the left. Okie dokie. And that is your turn.
Yeah. I just need to check something on. Is there like another book, or is this it?
That's it.
See, addendum
Should be in the back, yep.
In the game, from scoring, the equipment cards. That's what I'm
Right,
looking
because that's
for.
really the only thing that's super different.
I'm trying to figure out what that does. You may move your yak to any other space within the same continuous area. Also, across a border strip, return 1 yak fodder. Oh, okay.
So if yellow is connected over here, you could be like, whoop, jumping over to.
Yeah. That I just wanted to see what that does. That
Can you
might
play that before you move?
Yes, that would be the.
Oh, that's cool.
But doesn't make sense for me to do it right now.
Right.
So I am going to.
Oh, and you see how this has a blurry background?
Mm-hmm.
Any region,
and that's what you just did. It allows
that's what I did earlier. Yeah, to skip the tile.
So I think I'm gonna do. Oh, that's my. No, I have a 3 of the gold too. So maybe I'll do the gold.
You do have to spend a compass to go that way.
I have the compass. That's fine. But what is the gray again? Is that compasses?
That is compasses. Yes.
So I think I will do the gray to get me a compass. Where are my compasses? That's a backpack. There's a compass right there. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I can't go over that mountain.
Yep. Spin your compass.
Spin my compass that I just got. That puts me on snow, which means I do this. Then I spin the backpack to gain this if I wanted it, correct?
Correct.
Actually, I wanted this one.
Well, you're not on that type.
Yeah. Stupid terrain type things.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to spend the backpack. That's cool, but I'm doing okay on that aspect of things. So nothing happens on the
Now you got to get to water. Wow, you could go backwards.
I could go backwards. My plan is... Actually, you know what? I will spin the backpack. I thought that was the purple, not the water.
Yeah, no, that's water.
Because I was like, purple's right there, and I have to go that direction anyways.
Yep. You're going to return your backpack?
Where's it at? There it is.
Okay. All right. I'm spending 3. I'm going to get a food. And then I'm spending a compass to go 3. I'm going this way. 1, 2, 3. Which lets me put out a temple offering. I am also going to return. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a.
You just spent it.
I just spent it. But I do want. Yeah, I want this one, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's
makes sense. Yeah.
It's worth 4 for me now. And I also, dropped one of my offering tiles. So that's pretty. And, oh, that's right. This was the other reason. My yak wanted offering tiles. Ooh, okay. Okay.
All right.
That's not terrible. I don't hate that.
So before my yak moves, I do this card, correct?
Yes.
Let's do that. Oh yeah, we're putting it under. And I'm just going to go ahead and flop that. Ooh, look.
Because that might change what you're doing.
No, it's not going to change too much.
But it could have.
I'm going to do a 5, and I'm going to get a pink.
Yep, but you might as well leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there, because I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, it all has to be in one straight line.
Oh, it's one straight line?
Always, yeah.
Okay, that changes what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to do the 3 instead.
Okay.
And get me a coin.
Yep.
I couldn't go this way. There's
right
there.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. Wait, is that... I'm here, right? I need to go 2. Okay. I'm going to stay with the gold and do a 2 there.
Gotcha.
1, 2.
Okay.
Or do I want a pink? No, I'm going to do the... you know what? I'm not going to do the gold. I'm going to get a backpack. I don't have a backpack.
Yep, backpacks are good.
All right. That was it for me because that's grassland.
Okay. And now, oh yeah, that's mountain right there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh
why I had
no!
to.
Oh no!
Yeah, see why I did
What
what
have
I had
I
to do?
done?
Yeah, I like this one.
All right, I'm gonna spend one, and I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, but no, you know what? I'm gonna spend one and go this way, which does not cost me anything, and I get a paint palette by doing so. Actually, no, I can spend this. Ooh, okay, hold on, rewind. I can spend that to launch
Pay attention to
forward.
what you have.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do a 5. I'm gonna get a backpack instead. I'm paying a compass because I'm going against the grain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm spending this to move forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I spend a pink because I moved past food, which is fine.
Didn't you spin your compass too?
I did. And then that ends me on yellow, which lets me pass by this. Now I need water, which I don't love. Okay, and now that's the end for my round.
All right, so 1, 2, 3 is what I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my coin now to get me my coin, and then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Pay my pink,
Uh-huh.
which allows me to flip this now,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm also going to drop my offering,
And you get a map.
and I get
Yep. That'll matter.
I'm gonna grab this one.
Yeah. Good move. Green egg.
Oh, and I'm gonna spin
Yep. You
my
gotta get the
palette
monkey.
and get a monkey.
Now, I haven't gone over how monkey or how the animals score the
Mhm.
paintings. The way it works is you take whoever has the most, count up how many they have, minus whoever has the least. So let's say you have 2, I have 4. Then the difference is that would be 2.
Mhm.
And that's how many points each card is worth.
Gotcha. So right now they're useless to us.
Right now, they're both worth. Yeah, they're both worth 0. No, I don't think you actually minus if we're tied.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I just have to go. I needed to spin a compass because I went that way.
You went that way. Okay, and that's it for the end of our round.
I
So
spent
first thing,
8.
I spent more than that. So you will be first player this next round. Okay, we re-roll all of them.
I have a mouse pad over here. This is why it's not all super loud.
I'll do it onto the board. That'll work. There we go. Besides, it's ASMR, right? You know, we flip one of these. Oh no, the storm! Whee! Okay. Now that's said. Okay. We refill this stuff. So this will get 1 animal. And we'll get 2 more of those.
What is that?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. You got the book. We know what this one is. That one's a good one.
Well, it's at the back end, so
Yeah.
that is you may take any 3 different resources from the supply.
Okay.
That is actually kind of cool.
It is.
City in one of these.
And remember, compasses are that way.
Yeah. Yep.
Oof.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to do a 1. I'm just trying to think what I need to do a 1 of. Can't do the compass just yet. Those go over here. So I think I'm going to do the 1 pink. This way I can get some fodder. I'm going to move up 1 here, which puts me on desert.
Yep.
And I get a fodder. I should have gotten that first. And that is pretty much it. So,
okay, I'm going to spend a compass and then immediately go in the opposite way of the compass to go here. I'm going to put my offering tile down.
Copycat.
It's a good tile. Then I'm going to get the bee here.
Yeah, no problem.
Then this one comes up. The blue bee. Okay. And that was spent here, and that's it.
All right.
This is a fast game.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to spin my 3. Yeah, I'm going to take the 3 here out of this because I want to get me Probably a pallet? Yeah, because I had the backpack already, so there's that. Yep, okay. I'm going to have to spin my compass. Because I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spin my 2 coins to get me this and this.
Okay. And do you want to
Spin
spin
my
the backpack?
backpack
Yeah.
to grab me one of these.
So what do those mean?
So before I take my turn, I could get any 3 different resources.
Whoa! Whoa! That's massive.
Right?
Whoa. Okay.
Because that was the movement I was going. So.
Well, that changed what I want.
Right? It is
I'm
actually
gonna spend
quite
4
powerful, which will put you right
here,
before.
which will give me a paint palette.
But don't forget to spin your compass.
Correct. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm doing the black die to do that.
Because you're going to take a compass.
Because I'm taking a compass to gain a compass. But
to spin the compass.
Yeah, to do the backpack. Because I want that. That's incredible. That's super useful. Okay.
Darn.
And I didn't end up with anything fancy there.
Oh, I also finished that.
Oh yeah, you did.
So I got to go to grasslands now, huh?
There's one right there.
Yeah, too bad I don't have a 2.
Well, you can go past it. You do a 3, you take an exhaustion, but or you could spend 2 turns doing the 1 each.
Well, this is the last turn of this round.
Oh yeah. Well, you'll have to hope you roll one. Oh, you can just jump forward here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I'm trying to do real quick. Well, it's the start of my turn, so
Yep.
I'm gonna spend this card.
Okay.
And I'm going to get me 3 different resources. I'm going to get me a compass. I'm going to get me probably a coin for sure. Do I want a backpack, though? Fodder is very important. But I think I'm going to get me the backpack because I have at least 1 each. Actually, oh no, it has to be 3 different, so. And then that is that. I'm going to. How do the buildings work?
Which ones?
The cities.
You spend a coin to buy the tile there.
Okay, and then
And
those.
you spend a second.
But I'm saying like in the game scoring kind of set thing. Is it just the points that are on them?
It's the points that are on them plus if you have 5 different, it'll be worth 7 points.
If you have 6 different, it's 12.
6 different is 12, and that's for each set.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, so if you're able to get all 6 different and then 5 more different, then you get a total of 19 points.
Not too much of a fan of that. So, I'll see what happens. I'm going to. This is gray, so that gives me a compass, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to spin 1, move forward 1. I would have taken a compass and spin said compass.
Okay. Yep.
That puts me on that area, which nothing
Yep.
happens here. So that is it for me.
Okay. And I have 1 more turn.
Yep.
Got choices. None of which I really like. That was a kind of a dumb move I did earlier, but that's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I'll tell you what I am going to do though.
Stupid mountains.
Before I go, I'm going to take some tokens.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Right.
Here we.
I'm going to take some tokens. I definitely want a compass. You know what? I'm going to take 2 compasses.
You can't. It's got to be 3 different.
3 different. Okay.
I know. I would have taken 2 compasses if I could.
I will take an orange. So I like those. And I will take a backpack.
Backpack.
All right. With that being said, though, I'm now going to modify my pink to a 1 and use it to jump over
No, it's
here.
plus or minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a 2?
It was a 2.
Okay.
And then
You get a pink. You pay your pink for fodder.
Yep, exactly. Paying it for. You know what? I'm just going to discard it there.
Yeah.
And then I get to the yellow spot, which doesn't do me any good, but now I am across that threshold and ready to use compasses that way. All right. That's it for the round. So
I spent 5.
6. Yep. So you're still first player. Okay. And this is now round number 3.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And then, real quick, let's do this. Storm. That moves up there. Ooh.
Oh,
Now you are able to like don't or do multiple offerings to the same temple, I believe,
that's fine.
but I might be wrong.
So starting with me,
Well,
what?
we need to refill this stuff.
Oh yeah.
So one more of these.
2 of these.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that do? That lets you make your yak go different.
I think you can turn. You can make one turn as you're moving.
My question is, when can you buy that? At the end of your turn?
Yeah, after you end on a purple space, you can buy it for a backpack.
So you have to end on a purple space.
Correct.
Got you. Because I was like, I can totally buy that right now. I am on a purple space.
Yep.
But, alrighty.
Might be worth it.
Is that what I think it means?
I think it's
where you
what
can
it
flip
means.
it to the other side, or you re-roll it. Because it's Stefan Feld. It could
Flip
be
it to the other side.
It could be either.
Let's totally flip it to the other side.
Or.
Totally.
Yeah, you turn it to its opposite side. Oh, there is one that will allow you to do re-rolls. It is a circle.
Okay.
Once during this movement, your yak may turn at a right angle. Is what that other one does.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm taking a 1. I just don't know if I'm going to do a compass or a fodder. Well, I have the token, so I'm going to do the compass. I would take it, but I'm going to spend it here in a minute. I'm going to go on to here, and I'm going to offer.
Yep. You're going to take a map.
Yep, I'm just trying to see if there's anything there that behooves me. No, so I'm going to draw off the top and pray for the best, and nada. Kind of sets me up a little bit more, though.
Yeah. Well, it does. That A green is good for both of us. I am going to spend 3 with a compass, which will pay for itself. I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm going into the water.
I'm buying the yak.
Yeah, well, I wanted that, but oh man. Okay. That ain't terrible, but it ain't great.
Alrighty, so my next action is that. Ooh. That can come in handy for me. Yeah, alright, I'm going to. Because I had to spend my fodder that I had. But I'm going to get that fodder right back by spending the 1, which gets me that fodder, and then moves me onto there, which finishes that. So now the last thing I have to do is end up on a purple.
Dang, you're almost there.
And okay, that is before my yak move.
My turn?
Yeah, because that is grass. There's. Oh, wait, now I can finally do it.
Taking that one?
Yep, because I am on grass.
That you are, yep. Okay. I'm spending a 2. I'm going backwards 2. So don't need a compass for that. I get a backpack by doing so, which is cool.
And then I had. Oh, no, I didn't move up, so that works for me.
And I am making an offering, of course.
You're going to go for that A.
Because I'm going for the A, absolutely. Give me a chunk of change right there. You know what? No. I'm going to go for the B instead.
My question to you is, can I use as many cards as I want?
Yes, as long as they're in the correct phase.
All right, so start of my turn,
Yep.
I'm going to...
Oh, and I did not end in that, sorry.
I'm going to do this to lock these in place, at least.
Okay. So we're worth 8.
I'll put that there for now, and then I'm going to use this ability to...
Move to any other green.
There.
Okay. Yep.
And then this is not perfect for me, but 1, 2, 3. I just gotta hope I roll.
Terrible.
Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna get a pallet. I'm gonna take the exhaustion token by spending the 3. I'm going there, and I would get 2 exhaustion, correct?
Yep. Oh no, just 1.
Just 1?
Just 1.
Because I have this if need be.
Yep. It's a good move.
And that puts me on snow, which could get me this if need be, but
yeah, I was wondering why you did that.
Why am I spinning that then?
Yeah, but I'm not sure why you're
Why I'm doing that?
why you want to
There?
yeah
And got the exhaustion token?
yeah.
That would be my last one.
Oh, you're trying to get to the purple there. Got it. That makes more sense now. That makes more sense now. All right. Do I have any benefit by going on that one?
Is that thunder or is there someone
No,
moving
I think
something
there's
out
somebody
there?
moving something out there. That's
Oh,
weird.
it's the neighbor's yard people.
Okay. Well, the best I can do is that. So I kind of want 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't want one of those.
Knock it off. You're not going out there to bark at them.
Okay, I'm gonna get the 4. So I think I'm only gonna need compass one more, like 1 or 2 more times. Yeah, I'm gonna get a paint palette. Because I don't have enough of those yet. No, I'm gonna get a coin. I'm gonna get a coin. I like the coin better right now. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be it.
I did a total of 5.
More than that? And you're just like, how are you launching so far?
Because I had that one card that allowed me to launch
I
far.
guess so, huh? There we go.
Perfection.
And then we get another one of these.
And the one more?
Yep. And then we flip over one of those. Let's see.
Storm.
Storm. Oh no! It's getting close.
All right. Starting with me, I am spending. Do I have a 3? I do have a 3. I am going to take the 3 fodder. And I'm going to move up 1, 2, 3 here, which allows me to complete this. Yep. And then I get this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I have to spend this. Oh, and okay, none of those are purple. Got it. It was like I have the palette, so I was going to see some stuff, but nope.
I'm going to go 4, and I'm going to get a paint palette in the process. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just be hanging out with you.
Cool. Now my next action is.
Oh, I had to spend a compass to do that. My apologies.
So I'm going to have to. Which one is the brown? Or the gray is the compass, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to spend 1. Sure. I'm going to spend 1, spin my thing, get a compass, but I'm going to use the compass to move forward because of this thing. And I'm going to go into here.
Yep. And you spend a pink food?
I spent my food already, and I also spent the compass because I knew what I was doing.
Okay.
Because that allowed me to go into that spot. And I'm going to spin one of my pallets as well to grab the rhino.
May I have the rule book? Okay, there I go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go 3 with my fodder. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go there and spend 2 of these so I can get this one as well.
Don't blame me.
Okay, there's 2 coins.
All right, that's going against that thing.
And then now that I'm in the city, I can go to the next one. Oh, look at me!
You just got out of the purple.
I'm okay. That's fine.
Yeah, no,
that's
because the purple's right there too. So
it's right there. Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, to my next section.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is a fun one. I think I am going to do the full 6. I just don't know if I'm going to do the brown to get me a backpack or the black to get me a compass. And neither one really matters to me right now. So I think I'm going to get the backpack. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Because I'm going to use my...
You're using that, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, that's the spice one. You're going double coin?
No, I'm not going. I only have 1.
Okay, that's still 5 points. That's significant.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you get to Kathmandu, Yeah, if you get to this board, you no longer do actions.
Gotcha.
You're just done.
You take that top token though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is fine since we're
Remove
getting
any exhaustion markers. Still on your player board. Counts as a city space, so you can fulfill if needed. I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to get a compass by doing so. Which will put me right here, which I'm paying my food right now. And that'll put me on this tile, and I flip it over. Snow!
I should have had a background backpack, so.
Okay.
Because I did the brown.
Yep.
Oh, and then
Cool.
we need that.
Yep. I already finished mine.
All right, so that is all 3.
9.
I think you beat me because I got 10.
Yeah, finally.
I had to spend that 6, but it made sense for me to do that.
Right.
First, well, yeah, we got to roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, I am moving a lot.
Let's see here. Sunlight. That does not move.
So you can kind of see what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it like this.
Sure. Well.
And there's just 1, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll move these out of the way since they are completed.
I'm going to get 2, go to a compass. I'm sorry, getting a compass. I'll use my gray. Moving 2, which jumps this one up. And since I'm on that, I'm going to spend a paint palette to buy that.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to spend, what is this, 3 gray? So gray is the compass, so yep. Gets me a nice compass. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to spend my paint palette to get me this one. And I think that is everything. I got my compass. So, yep. Oh, that's where I was supposed to put this. There. As well as this one.
Man, both of those are worth it. Okay, but I'm going to spend my 6 to get a food. So now I'm good for food. I'm going all the way over here. And then that's finishing this.
Oh, nice.
And then do I have anything else I could buy? I could do a backpack for that opposite end. Yeah, let's do that.
How do we know it's when the end game is over?
After 6 rounds.
How do we know when it's 6 rounds? Oh, that thing. Okay. So is this the last round?
Is it?
Because this is the last token to flip over.
Yep, I guess it will be. Okay, that's fine. Yikes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Ooh.
Oh, and did you spend a compass?
I did.
Okay.
Not.
Because you went in that direction of the thing, so.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is a little rough. I'm going to.
Well, that was dumb. Oh, well.
I could move forward, but then I'd have to finagle stuff because of the way the mountains are laying. Well, that is water, and I don't have any more of those, so. Do I just take another thing because I can heal it off on my next turn? I'm not going to get into Kathmandu, but how many points would I lose? You said?
I'm sorry?
How many points would I lose? Without
if you're just here, it's 0 points.
because
right?
it's because I'm not.
Because you're on the same
I'm on
tile.
that specific tile.
Yeah, it's basically behind each of these. The next one, I'm probably going to end up there. I'll probably be minus 2 points.
All right. So I'm going to spend 2. And I'm going to get me another token. I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
Doesn't really do me. I can buy that, which doesn't do me any good at the moment. Yeah, I think that is legitimately all I can do. I'm going to get my second exhaustion token.
And exhaustion are negative. Well, you might as well.
I have to use it on my next turn.
Oh,
that was the
gotcha.
plan. I was going to get myself in a situation where I'm fine,
And then
use it, clear out my exhaustion token.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip this one to the opposite side, which is a 4.
Because, look, if you notice, if I go here, if I'm going forward, I hit a mountain.
Right.
And I don't have the thing to get over the mountain.
No, that makes sense. Flip this to a 4. I'm going to gain this, which will let me get a paint palette. And then I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4 into blue. spend a backpack and a paint palette. And then, oh no, I'm not going to be able to use this. That was my last turn. That's all right. I got paintings. Well, that's dumb. All right, but I think each unused equipment is like worth a point or something.
Okay, well,
yeah, each resource in each unused equipment is
Go.
worth a point.
So either way, you would have gotten a point regardless.
Yeah, I'm still getting a point. I just don't gain the 4 that I wanted.
All right. So my last turn. That's 4. That's 5. That is 6. So should have left my left turn by then. But first and foremost, I'm spending that to heal my 2 exhaustion tokens. I have the fodder, and I'm not going out of the way of anything, so I really don't need any of those things. So that can get me another backpack, but I won't lend anywhere that can give me a backpack. That would give me a second fodder. Man, I wish I saved my left turn one for now, because I could have gotten into Kathmandu.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which 6 am I spending? Am I getting a fodder? Am I getting a compass or a pallet? Doesn't really matter. I'm going to... I never gave myself my coin for that thing. Yep, I'm going to go 6 with fodder. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my fodder that I would have gotten. I just spent it. And I think that is everything I can do, because I ended up there, but I can't buy anything. I can't do any pallet stuff, so
right,
done.
All right, we still do this. So I spent 12.
9, 10, 11.
Okay, you got it. We re-roll. Okay, and then we flip over this. Let's see. Storm. Woo! Right behind us. And then that's it. Okay, so now we're gonna total up the number of points. Let's take all these off.
Okay.
Because the scoreboard is on the back of this. Man, I wish I could use that equipment card right now. That'd be pretty dope.
But
that's all right.
Where's my little Therias?
I still get a point either way. Okay. And where's my disc? Yep. There we go. All right, first thing, we check our offerings. 15.
15.
Okay. Next, we add up all of these tiles.
5, 10, 17. So that would be 30 plus 2.
That'll be 22. So it'll be 37. Okay. Then we are going to get sets, which we do not have.
Nope.
You have a locked. I do not.
I have a lock, so that's 8 points.
Uh-huh.
And then
9, 10, 11.
So I got 11 points off of that.
Yep. And I got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And I have 9, so it should be 45.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're one ahead.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. Then our next scoring, animals. So now
I have 3.
I double checked it. We both have 3, so that canceled each other out. So 3 minus 3, they're all worth 0. But here's the thing: even if they were worth points, mathematically it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So they cancel that. Okay. Now penalties for yaks. We get 10 points for that.
I'm at what, 44?
43.
Or 43, so I go to 53.
Uh-huh.
And
there's
I
our
get
50.
my token.
Okay. All right. So now, yak tiles. I am 1 away, so I lose 2 points.
I'm not in Kathmandu, but I'm not away, so...
And then, so now, every exhaustion token is -3, and every resource token and card that we didn't use is worth 1 point.
Oh, so I did have... Oh, I discarded my card that I still had left over.
Oh, yeah. So if you still had a card, then you get a point for it.
Where did I put it? Not this one. I had 1. I just don't remember what it was.
Okay.
1,
You sure
2...
you didn't use it?
Maybe? Honestly, I don't know. Let's just say I don't have it here. Let's not worry about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 resources.
Yep. Did you already redo all these? Let's see. These are the bottom.
Yeah.
So you probably put it either here. No, you had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the last one I did have, it was to take the exhaustion tokens off. So yeah, I did use it.
So you did use it.
Yeah.
So it is tied officially. Now, let's see what tiebreaker is, because that'll matter.
This is the second one we ended up tied.
Whoever has the most points in the event of a tie, the player who has come closer to Kathmandu,
I am one
or even
away.
reached the city itself, wins.
I am one away.
That is the only tiebreaker. There's nothing else.
Well, it's because if you're the first one in there, you get 15 points.
Right.
If somehow you're tied.
Right. Good job. Wow. That was 56 or 57 points, and you won via tiebreaker. Man.
I did not have my best score.
No? Not at all?
I don't know why my thing's not going on, but...
I'll write it down for us.
Oh, no, I have it, but it's not syncing to my Board Game Geek, so I have to figure what's going on there. It might have logged me off because of the internet problem I had.
Yeah.
All right, with that being said, that is the end of the game. 57-57.
Yep.
Tiebreaker. This is the second City Collection game that went to tiebreaker, and it went 1-1.
Yeah.
Because you had the tiebreaker in the last game, and I had the tiebreaker in this one.
That's right. So what do you think?
I do enjoy this one. I think this is a fantastic new game. One of the quicker ones out there.
Yeah.
Let me do a couple of notes that I made for it. The rules are a bit much, and you can't really... They don't explain some things, so that is an issue. Because it showed a picture of the thing, but it didn't tell you anything about starting tiles on there. You had to go online to check that out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Very colorful game. I love the vibrancy on here.
Yep.
There is a little nitpicky because the purple and the green, but the shading or the stuff in it is fine.
Yeah.
And last thing, simple turns. Fantastically simple turns.
It's a roll and move, and it works really well.
It's it's Stefan Feld's second roll and move.
Yes.
And this one is much more easier to grunk.
Right. I've found that roll and move can be solved in two different ways.
And sorry for the barking if you guys are hearing it, just because
it can be solved in two different ways.
Yeah.
The first way is if you have more than one choices of how you move, and the other way is if you have more than one piece you could move.
Yeah.
Like giving the players that agency of choice is super important, and this works really well. I'm surprised how close that was.
Yeah.
I mean, we played similar, but not like crazy.
Yeah, I did my own thing. You did your own thing.
Yeah.
We basically raced. You played more on this section. Yeah. I was dealing more with trying to do the maps as well as getting my offerings out there.
Right. And I was just trying to be super efficient. Like I never
was
had
playing
more
with the
than
cards,
a few tokens. Yeah.
And I like how you're like, why are you doing that thing? And I'm like, okay, but see, I got my second one, and I get to erase two of these here on the start of my turn, so I set myself up to get close to Kathmandu.
Yeah. I forgot how the ending really shoots up really quick.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
You didn't really see it in the game. There is a negative thing that affects us if the storm passes where we're at.
Yeah, and that's just simply you take an exhaustion token.
Yeah.
That's it. There's a lot of good ways to mitigate that stuff.
All right, with us getting into the thing, I have to mark this stuff real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Game immersion. Fun to lose?
Yeah, it's fun to lose.
Yeah.
My thing is it has some fun moments, but I don't know if anything is very memorable. And there's not fairly any.
I feel like the storm, while it's an ever-present thing, it's never became a problem for us.
No, we've always stayed ahead of it.
Always.
The times we played it. Like I said, there are moments, I felt cool. I was like, why did you do that? Oh, that's why you did that.
I see that.
Yeah. And so it has some good ideas and nothing. It has moments, but nothing really that's going to stand out.
Nothing stands up.
Yeah.
But
so for me,
player interaction, though.
It really is not a lot of player interaction other than fighting over tokens in the
stealing
paintings.
tiles, which never happened to us.
Yeah,
but with more players, it very much could. Getting to these quicker, stealing the tiles from these, or even taking maps from each other. Yeah.
My thing about that player interaction, it feels more forced than anything.
You think so?
Yeah, because think about it. Yeah. Oh, you're in the shame space, then you can sell. Or steal something from somebody.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. But if you have tokens that I don't want, why would I steal from you? It's just more to force the player interaction than need be. The only thing, this is the only thing that kind of is there. But then again, me taking points away from you, or in this case, you took points away from me, is one thing. But it's like it's kind of shoehorned into cause player interaction, not really the game itself
Sure.
leads to that player interaction. Again, another thing, you could spend extra tokens to take the bigger tokens
Yeah.
away. Again, it's kind of a shoehorn thing, and we really didn't mess with that.
And other than this very last turn, I think even if all 6 became weather tiles,
Yeah,
like I think that's the only time it would have mattered.
yeah.
Is right at the very end, and that
So,
would have been unexhausted.
For me, I'm not
token.
giving it game immersion. It
That's
is
fair.
fun to lose, but it doesn't have the other two things. Like,
I agree with you. I
think the player interaction is just kind of a shoehorned thing in there. It doesn't really lead to like, "Ooh, you took that thing from me." It's more
Right.
like, "Oh, okay, you paid it."
Yeah,
I could
not as
possibly,
2 players for
I
sure.
could probably steal it back from you here in a little bit because
Right.
there's other spaces I can get to.
Right. Now, art and production though.
It gets that from me.
We have the deluxe version. This is the wooden tiles,
But
so that's good.
the normal stuff is fine as well.
Mhm.
I love the look of this. The board is legible. We talk
Yep.
about our colorblindness. Like I
Yep.
can't really see the purple and the blue that well,
Right.
but because each space has a design, they have it on
Yep.
the background. It works.
If this was an older Queen game, it would literally just be the color.
Yeah.
And maybe an icon. But yeah, I give it art and production.
I give it art and production.
Meaningful choice.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. That's pretty easy.
There's a lot of decision space, and again, this is a Feld game, but it's inherently easy decision space.
Yes.
What die am I using? What token am I getting? How am I going to make this work in my favor?
Yep. Exactly.
So yeah, I give it meaningful choice.
Mm-hmm. Easy to play.
Yeah, the roll and move is so easy. The only issue is the getting it to the table.
Yeah.
Kathmandu, I say that to my wife, is like, oh, we're just racing yaks in a sense. Yeah, she might not be interested in it. The color looks great. The design. This is actually one of the more striking covers. I like a lot. But the likelihood to get to the table is the one I knock. But it is easy to learn. It's easy to teach. It's easy to understand.
Right.
This is probably far one of the easiest ones that we grokked out of.
If not the easiest.
Yeah.
I think it's the easiest, but I don't know.
Out of the 8, this is up there with the easiest. I'm looking. Far, yeah. I think maybe New York City or
New York City
or Vienna, but Vienna had a lot of moving parts. So New York City.
Yeah, New York City is probably like the only one that can compare to it. Yeah, but either way, super easy. So it gets easy to play for me. Replay value.
Replay value. This is where I'm kind of torn. Right. There is one expansion in there, so
yes.
And maybe a variant, but honestly, I don't know about any other expansions. The only thing that's really going to change is how the board is going to look because you shuffle those tiles.
Well, there's two expansions.
Okay, so they get expansion
where whoever had at the end of each turn, whoever had the lowest dice roll gets the figure and draws a tent tile, which will let them get some kind of buff.
Okay.
Which is cool. And then there's the variable setup, which is different characters.
Yeah.
Which could easily be thrown into the game. That gets replay, at least as
the
far
only
as
other thing
expansions for me.
Adds up to is long play. You basically take 2 more turns or rounds.
Right. But that's an option if you want to do it. Like I'm not against playing that because this was fast. It was like 45 minutes.
So length of time and scaling well, I think it gets that for me because I think you're not going to add too much time for other players. Yeah. Minimum number of plays for the full experience.
I like that there was 2 boards that we didn't play with. There
is some variability,
but laying out the map in different ways would cause different kinds of problems. You can actually offset them. I like that. It's not just like, oh, we're getting the same stuff. Like, no, I could literally make like a U-turn and hope for it. Or we could purposely put it so the compasses are all in the same direction.
Saying yes on the replay value?
I think it does. More so than the last game we just played.
Yeah, the boards, that's really the only variability. Yeah, the tokens are going to land in a different spot and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But just the way the boards change. Yeah, if I would give it to say something like Twilight Imperium where you're always just changing the different things, yes, I would give it to it. So it is for me, a 4 out of 5.
As with mine, a 4 out of 5.
1 second.
His dog has a cone on, or a donut more specifically. Can't get through the doggy door anymore, so mind the pause. Yep. But yeah, overall, I mean, I really like this game. I'm looking over all the games that we played, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be hard to rank these, to be honest. But
yeah, that's why we were gonna take that little bit of a break to really finagle it. But this got a 4 out of 5 for me. It got a 4 out of 5 for you, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So that puts it at 8 out of 10 and puts it into first place with 3 other games.
That's right. So, hope you've enjoyed watching this episode, this playthrough. Let us know what you think down below on the comments, wherever you're watching this. As always, I've been your host, Daniel.
And I've been your host, Daniel.
And we want to thank you for watching Everyday Board Games.
And remember, every day is a good day for board gaming.